Truly here. So I've been wanting to make this video for such a long time, but you know, when you're talking about something that you struggle with in the past, that's drudging up the past, and it's so far behind me now that I just felt like I didn't want to relive that. But I personally believe that we go through struggles in our life so that we can help others through theirs. Therefore, I'm making this video for you. So let me kind of give you a little background of what led up to my eating disorder. So I got pregnant at 22 for my ex-husband, my boyfriend then, and we got married. If you hear something funny, it's raining out there. We got married 6 weeks later, and when my first son was 6 months old, I got pregnant again with my second son. And I had not lost the weight for my first pregnancy. So now we've got another 9 months of gaining weight on top of that. So let me tell you just a little story. At my 5-year class reunion, I had just had a baby about maybe a month or 6 weeks before that. And I felt really bad about myself, and I just was feeling really self-conscious, especially not seeing people for 5 years and then just not being in the best shape. And at the class reunion, my ex-husband proceeds to talk about one of the girls' bodies, who was about a size 0, out loud in front of everybody, and it made me super self-conscious. And you know, he did that a lot. He talked about other women, and I'm not going to go into a lot of detail about like the dysfunction from our marriage, because there is a video, and I will post that in right below this video if you want to watch that video and see a little bit more about what I went through with him. But he did talk about other women, and pretty much the only thing in that marriage was sex. It was a physical thing. That's what he, I guess, felt like women were, that's all we were good for. And kind of like a piece of meat. So being that that was what was important to him, obviously I wanted to get my body into the best shape. And everything kind of started with me getting into exercising. And it started with, what was it? Sheena Easton's 7-Minute Stomach. And I got obsessed with that. Then I started doing cardio, and then it just became like a total obsession. But I'm not sure exactly why, but my whole life, I was always thin, but my problem area is my stomach. So I was working out, and my stomach wasn't going down. So I started taking chromium picolinate, which is supposed to aid in weight loss. I'm not sure how it did that, if it's supposed to like, maybe like, calm your cravings down or something like that. But I know I was taking way more than I should, and it definitely was keeping my hunger down, but I started eating less and less and less, and I never actually like threw up because I wasn't really eating enough to throw up. I was eating a piece of bread and a pickle every day. That is it. That is all I ate for the entire day. I would eat really little bites and like savor it, and when you do that for so long, you totally lose your taste for food. You just don't want to eat anymore. And because I carry my weight in my belly, I did not realize what was going on with me. I did not realize, when I looked in the mirror, I didn't see how, like, I look like a concentration camp victim. I wish I had pictures, but first of all, I think one of the things is I never wanted to have pictures back then, because maybe I didn't want to really see the reality of what was going on. On top of that, I didn't like myself at all. And also, when we went through the divorce, any pictures that he and I had back then together, I don't know what happened to them, if he threw them away, hit them, took them, whatever, but they didn't come with me. So, let me think about what I was saying now. So, I got so thin that I could fit into a toddler's rocking chair, and there was like space on each side. And I do remember seeing a picture one time, and I just thought I looked really ugly in it, and guess I still just was looking at my face and just really thinking about how ugly I was, and that's how he made me feel. But I really didn't see the reality of everything else, but it started really taking its toll on me. Not eating and not getting in any like fuel into my body, and I could hardly even bring laundry up from the basement. I would have to stop, go a couple steps, and then put the laundry basket down and then stop because I was just too weak. Vacuuming was unbearable. And, you know, if I would have kept going that way, I would have died, you guys. Seriously. And I will tell you, this is the defining moment when I realized what I had done to my body. Is one Christmas I had gotten some peach-colored stirrup pants. Yes, we wore those back then. And they didn't fit, so I took them back to get a different size. And when I was in the dressing room and I turned sideways and I saw how my thighs were like, honestly, I look like a skeleton. I didn't even realize, I couldn't see that when I looked in the mirror. It was really scary. I will tell you, I have come to realize that the reason why I did that and restricted my eating is because getting pregnant, getting married, and then having another baby, I kind of just was trapped in this unhappy marriage, and he was very controlling. And I found that when I could restrict my food, that I had control over something, and it was kind of like my little secret. And there was like a sixth sense of power, feeling powerful to that. I mean, that sounds crazy, but in my warped sense of my mind, that's kind of, I guess, where I got to that. So once you lose, like I said before, once you lose your appetite, it's real. I mean, somebody could have said, I will take you out for a filet mignon or get you birthday cake. I had no interest in that at all, but I am grateful that God sent me an angel to me, and someone that cared about me and was worried about me. And I know this is really awful stuff, but like, it helped me to get over it. But they had brought me some Ensure and made me some vanilla strawberry milkshakes, and that helped me get my appetite back. And I will tell you this, when you're not feeding your body with fruits and vegetables and healthy stuff, it creates a chemical imbalance. I was depressed for like 25 years, and that's because of the way that I ate or my lack of nutrition. I was starving my brain, and it creates, like I said, an imbalance, and it's hard to think normally and rationally. So, what was I going to get back to? There's also a little period where I binged. This is after I got over my eating disorder. Then I started binging, and I would eat, and I couldn't stop eating, and I was eating junk, like cakes and just stuff with like no nutritional value whatsoever. So I was like stuffing my body, but I wasn't getting any nutrition into it. So I would keep eating and eating and eating, and I would seriously take wrappers and put them down in the garbage can so nobody would see what I was eating. It was terrible. And then I started using laxatives so I could get rid of it. And did that on and off for a while. And, you know, when I was eating that junk, it gives you like an immediate, like gives you like a little high for a minute, but then you feel really bad and you feel really guilty. And when I finally came to realize why I started the eating disorder in the first place is with my second husband. In that video that I'm going to post below, you can see what I went through with him. It was really bad. It was not a good situation. I felt really bad. I just felt really, really bad about myself. I mean, worse than I did in my first marriage. And I found myself wanting to restrict my eating again and go back to that. And that made me realize later on, looking back at everything, that whenever things were out of control in my life, that is when I wanted to do that, so that I could feel like I had some type of control. The only one in my life that knows or knew that I did that was my mom, because I finally admitted that to her. And there was something liberating about actually admitting that to my mom and saying that out loud and really realizing what I had done and that I could have died, and definitely wasn't happy. It wasn't making me happy doing that. So here I am now, a health and fitness coach, and inspiring women to take care of themselves, to eat healthy, to exercise. Normally. I don't exercise like obsessively at all anymore. I mean, I do my little yoga, and it's really slow and calm. Nothing like I was like freaking doing that cardio like I was on drugs, like on speed or something. But I just wanted to share this with you, and I will tell you, if you're missing something in your life, it took me about 48 years to realize this. And I was raised in church Sunday morning, Sunday night, Tuesday night, but along the way, with all those unfortunate things that have happened in my life, I just kind of strayed away from God. And God made us with a void in our life. That was one thing. I always felt like there was just something missing, like a puzzle piece, one little thing missing in my life. And it was a big thing, and it was Him. The only thing that can fill that void is God. And, you know, if you need me to pray for you or to share with you maybe some great Christian books that have really helped me, I would love to. And I will tell you this, you do not have to become a raw foodie like I am now, but I will tell you, you eat freaking fruit and you want to talk about feeling empowered and feeling strong and feeling like happy and loving yourself and loving your body, eat all the fruit. Fruit. That'll make you happy. It's going to make you feel amazing. It's going to make your brain strong. You're not going to feel depressed. You can eat all the fruit you want, and you don't have to throw up, and you don't have to just eat one carrot and one banana. Eat all the fruit. So I do hope this helps. A lot of people see me how I am now and think, oh, I could never be confident like her or make these videos. Neither did, oh my gosh, that girl back then. It makes me really sad to think that I ever like totally mistreated myself and didn't take care of myself. But I will tell you this girl is back. She's got the power. So anyway, I invite you to join my Good Vibe Tribe. I'm telling you, this feels so much better. And you look better, and you could look in the mirror and be happy and look in the mirror and say, I love you to yourself and actually see yourself. I would look in the mirror and not even be able to see my face. It was just like a faceless blob there. If you want to love yourself, God can... He can help you get over that. But I'm telling you, without Him, good luck. because it's a long road and it's very lonely, and I don't want to see you go through what I went through. And you want to feel that control and power in your life, surrender to the Lord, give your life to Him, feed your body with the fruits, all the fruits that you want. Get in some, I don't even care if you go for a 30-minute walk, exercise, pray every day. And I would like to ask you one thing. When you get past where you're at now, I just ask that you share your story so that you can inspire other women who might be feeling just like you do right now. And guess what? You'll understand how that feels. So that is all. This, it's getting really long. So I will also put my Facebook link below, or my Instagram link too. And so if you really need a friend and somebody that will care about you, I want to be that for you. And I think you're amazing. I think you're beautiful. I just like want to just hold your face and tell you how beautiful you are and how loved you are. I love you. Jesus loves you. And you were not created to suffer in this world. You were created with a purpose, and you have to rise above this, and God can help you do that, and He can use your struggles right now to be the most beautiful story that's going to help so many people. So reach out to me. Let's chat. I would love to hear what's going on with you and to be there for you and to help you, and take my hand and let's do this together. You are not alone. We are in this together, and I care about you. So thank you so much for watching. I hope that my story, crazy as it was, and it might not be as bad as some people, but it might be worse than some people, but we're not comparing. I just really wanted to share that with you so that you don't feel alone, and you can see that it's so much better on the other side. So have a wonderful day, and please reach out to me. I do not want you to feel alone, because we all need somebody. I wish I would have had somebody to say, please message me and I'll help you, and I will hold your hand and take this journey with you. And I felt very alone back then. So, all right, 17 minutes in. I'm going to go. You take care of yourself and reach out to me. Don't just sit there and start crying. Get excited. Get excited, because we are going to get you out of that rut and to rise up and be the amazing woman that God created you to be. So I love you. Have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.